Hello friends, welcome to UN Photech channel. So in this session, I would like to explain jump statements. So in jump statements, we are used to execute in the new locations in for loops. Okay, we have a break, we have a continuous statement, we have a labeled statements available in JavaScript. Okay, let me discuss this one. Let me create a new file. Now we can save the file with the jump statements. Okay, for jump statements, we have a continuous statement is there, and we have a break statement, we have a label statement. These three statements available in JavaScript. So we'll use these three statements. We'll call this functions. We'll call the loops here. We'll break the loops. We'll break the loops and we'll continue the loops using this. And we also create one labels. We can access those labels in the for loop itself. So here I'm taking jump statements. Jump statements. Jump statements. Let me take your style tag, background color, dark olive green, color white, padding 20 pixels. Right click open in default browser. Okay, jump statements. Okay, for jump statements, so we have a break and continue. Let me see an example for the break statement. Create a script tag here. So jump statement are used to jump the execution to the new location. Okay, so I'm taking a example for loop. Okay, so for loop I'm using this break statement here. So for I'm taking let I equal to 1. Okay, and I less than or equal I less than 5. Okay, so I may take I increment value I plus plus. Now let me print here. So when, okay, so if I equal to 3, okay, I equal to 3, then it will break the loop. Okay, and console dot log, I'll print the I value here. Okay, so this is initialization. I value initially 1 is there and 1 less than or equal to 5. Okay, it's a true condition, then it will increment this value I plus plus. Okay, now I equal to 1, right? We'll check in the conditions here. I equal to 1. Okay, this should be equal here, so it will print one value, and until unless I became a 3, so it will break here, it will break the loop here. Okay, so we are writing here break statement. Now let me run this one on the browser. Go to this browser, just reload this page, right click, go to this inspect. Okay, I go to this console part here. Okay, we haven't like doesn't print anything here. Okay, so I may use here break statement here. Right now we will also use a label statement. Okay, before going to that, let me create here one more example. Okay, so let me take one more example. Let j equal to 0. Let j equal to 0. Okay, let n equal to 0. Let n equal to 0. Here I'm taking these two variables while j less than 5. Okay, so I'm taking here while loop. Okay, inside of while I'm incrementing this value j value. Okay, so here I may write the condition. So my condition is if, okay, so if so here I'll do one thing. I may print this break here. Okay, so if here if uh, if j became 3, okay, if j became 4, okay, if j became a 4, then it will be continue. I'll use here a continue statement, or I may use here break or break. Okay, so I'm using here break. So later we will discuss about this continuous statement. Now I'm using break here. Now, so below that n, okay, so I'm using a assignment operator n plus j. Okay, so I'm a print here console.log. Okay, so console.log, I may print this n value here. Okay, now let me print this one on the browser. Right click on, go to this browser, just reload this page now. So it will print here 136 value. Okay, so like okay, like this break statement will be work here. Okay, so I'm using this. Okay, then similarly next we'll execute this is using while loop. I may take here console.log while loop. Okay, while loop break statement, and this is a for loop, and I may use this console.log. Okay, I may take here for loop. Okay, this is a for loop. So go to this, just reload this page. So this is a for loop. It will print 1 and 2 while loop 136. Okay, so if you see this condition, if I equal to 3, then it will break the loop here. Okay, and it will print this 1 and 2 value. So instead of 3, we'll use a continue statement here. Okay, it will continue the loop here. Okay, so this is a break statement we have, and similarly we also have okay, we use a label statements. Okay, so how we can use a label statement here? So for label statement, I'm taking here console.log. Okay, so I'm gonna take label statements. For label statement, so break is a statement. In order to break the loop, we'll use this break statement. Okay, so in order to continue this loop, even though it is a false condition, in order to continue this loop, we will use the continue statement here. Okay, now we'll see the example for the label statement. So using the label statement, okay, the JavaScript will allow us to specify the name of a specific block here. Okay, see, I'm creating one label statement. Let b equal to 10. Okay, so here creating a label statement. For creating this label statement, for creating a label statement, I'm creating a here a label name. Okay, so label, and label name I'm taking here a while loop, while. Okay, if b equal to 10. Okay, then so it will be print here console.log console.log. Okay, so we may print the value now from b. Okay, then it will break the label here, break label. Okay, like we can use this label statement. So here I'm taking let b equal to 10, and I'm creating one label with while loop b equal to 10. Okay, so on console.log b, and break the label here, so it will print here. If you print this one, it will print the value value 10. Okay, and it may print here the value is break out of the labeled block. Okay, it's just not the loop here. Okay, like we can print the a value using label statement. So if you take one more example for this label. Okay, let me take one more example. Let let x equal to let x equal to 0, let y equal to 10. Okay, check I and j value. Okay, so while I may take here I less than 4. Okay, so let me take your console.log. Okay, so I may print here x value. So while let me take here while x less than 4. Okay, I may print here console.log, so x value. Now inside of this one, okay, so x equal to, so I'm taking your arithmetic assignment operator x plus 1. Okay, so here I'm taking one more label, check j. Okay, while okay j, so I'm taking here check x and y. Okay, so here also I'm checking check y. Okay, so for y okay greater than 4. Okay, I may take for while condition console.log. Okay, so I may take your y value. Next I'm taking here a decrement operator y minus decrement assignment operator 1. Okay, that indicates y equal to y minus 1. Okay, now I'm writing this some conditions here. If y, okay, y modulus of 2, okay, equal to 0. Okay, then on my right here continue. So remainder equal to 0, it will be continue this loop here, so that I'm writing here check x or check y. Okay, if it is 0, remainder 0, check y. Okay, next I'm gonna take your console.log. Okay, so I may take your y comma. Okay, so this is an odd number, this is odd odd number. Okay, so this is the condition I have, and below that let me print some values here console.log console.log. So I want this x and y value here, so that so x equal to something that comma I want to print this x value, the same thing I want to print this y value also. So similarly I'll make a copy of this one y, and here the y values. Here I will print this y value. Now y value. Now let me run this. Okay, now we created this value, right? Now right click, open in default browser. Okay, when you open this one, go to this inspect here, right click, go to this inspect. Okay, and go to this console part. Now look at this one. Okay, so like here, like we'll use here, so 9 is our number, 7 is our number, and 5 is an odd number. So like x equal to 1, y equal to 4, like this, like it will return the values. Okay, so like you can use here this label statement. So next we have a continue statement as well. Okay, so for continue statement, same we'll use this continue. Okay, let me take one example. Console.log. I take your continue statements. Okay, so continue is a statement. You can continue the statement so without terminating the loop. Okay, we'll use a continue statement without terminating the loop, even though, sorry, we'll write this one, we'll cut this. Okay, we'll paste it here. Now for this continue statement, okay, we can also using continue label name also. Okay, you can use continue label name. Okay, so continue will skip the rest of code. Okay, so let me take here let k equal to, let k equal to 0. Okay, k equal to 0 here. I'm taking while loop here, while. Okay, and if a k less than 10, okay, and so I may take here, okay, and I need to increment this k value here, and I'm taking one condition. Okay, if k became if k became a 5, so if you write here k became a 5 and break statement, it will break the loop here. Okay, so I'm continuing this one. If k became a 5, so even though it is if condition is execute, so then it will continue this the loop here. So I may take here console.log, okay, k value. So I may print this k value. Okay, go to this browser, let's reload this page. Okay, see except 5 it will print all the values, because so we are mentioning here the condition k equal to 5. So even though it is a false condition, it will continue this, it will skip this code and it will continue this whole loop. Okay, so like this we'll use here the continue statements. Okay, and we also have some return statement as well. Okay, so for return statements or return expressions, we'll use it in the function itself. Okay, so for return expression we'll create a function here. Okay, so let me add console.log and return expression. Okay, for return expression, let me create a one function here. For creating a function, we use a function name. So I may take here add and one parameter here, that is an x. Okay, so I created one x parameter. Okay, now I'll be return this value, return x plus x here. So I want to like this, and when you calling this function, so I may call this function here, calling the function. Okay, console.log. I may call this value here add, okay, 5 value. Now we may get the output like 5 plus 5. Okay, it will give this at 10 here. Okay, so let me go to this browser, let's reload this page. So return statement, it will return the 10 value here. So like we can also use this return statement. So next thing we have so in for off and for in loop. Okay, so especially we have an object entry season. Okay, so let me discuss that one also. Console.log. Okay, so we have an object entries. So object entries. Okay, for object entries, so let me create one object here. Constant constant obj equal to, like, let me create here name Priyanka already. So this is a name I have for the value. I may take so this is a string, I'll make it this one. And coming to age 26. Okay, and let me take your for loop. So for constant, okay, constant. So here I'm just, this is a key and value, right? I may use the same here, key and value. So I may assign this one key and value, okay, of, sorry, key and value of, okay. So I'm taking here an object dot, okay, entries. So this is a one object dot entries. I may take here the object name. So my object name is obj. I'm taking here an obj. Now we print this key and value. Let me print this values here. So console.log, okay. I may print here key comma value, sorry, key comma val. Okay, now let me go to this browser once. Let's reload this page. Okay, so name Priyanka, age, value. So like we can print the values here. Okay, object entries. Okay, that's about this jump statements in JavaScript.